High voltage switchgear, high voltage isolating switch and low switch. Learning objective. First, understand the basic requirement of isolating switch. Second, master the function of isolating switch and the structure of the isolating structure. Third, understand the technical parameter and the model of the isolating switch. Fourth, the role of low switch. The content of this lesson, including 1. Basic knowledge of isolating switch. 2. The function of isolating switch. 3. Basic requirements for isolating switch. 4. Model of the isolating switch. 5. Technical parameter of isolating switch. 6. Structure type of isolating switch. 7. Use and maintain of isolating switch. 8. High voltage, low switch. One. Basic knowledge of isolating switch. 1. Isolating switch. There is an isolation distance between the contact that meets the specific requirement. When the switch is open, and there is an obviously opening mark. When closing, it can carry the low current of normal circuit and the short circuit current under the specific time, 4 seconds. 2. There is no extinguishing device, and it cannot be used to interrupt the load current and short circuit current. The isolating switch is usually used in conjunction with the circuit breaker. Two, the functions of isolating switch. 1. Isolated power for safety. 2. Switching light of bus bar, case double bus bar switching operation. 2. Connect and disconnect the small current circuit. Switch the bus bar and perform the switch off operation. Typical operation step for double bus bar. Connect and disconnect small current circuit. 1. Open or close the faultless voltage transformer and arrestor. 2. Open or close the no-load transformer whose excitation current does not exceed 2 amp and the no-load line whose capacitor current does not exceed 5 amp below 10,000 volts. 3. Open or close the capacitive current of the faultless bus and the equipment directly disconnected to the bus. 4. Open or close the grounding switch of the transformer natural point. But when the transformer natural point is connected to the extra pressure coil, it can be carried out only when there is no grounding fault in the system. Others, such as encryption, opening and closing operation. 3. Basic requirement for isolating switch. 1. With obviously breakpoint. 2. Reliable isolation. 3. Sufficient terminal stability and dynamic stability. 4. Good operation performance. 5. Simple structure and reliable action. 6. The isolating switch with grounding switch must be equipped with an interlocking machine. 4. Model of the isolating switch. The high voltage isolating switch is mainly composed of the following 6 units. 1. Product name. G means isolating switch. 2. Installation location. W means outdoor. N means indoor. 3. Design serial number. 4. Rated voltage. Maximum working voltage. 5. Supplementary feature. C means porcelain branching outgoing line. D means knife switch with grounding. K means quick typing. G means improve. T means unified design. 6. Rated current. Say the meaning of the following 2 isolating switch models. 5. Technical parameter of isolating switch. 1. Rated voltage. The working voltage is that the isolating switch withstand during long-term operation. 2. Maximum working voltage. The voltage that the isolating switch is subjected to exceed the rated voltage due to the great fluctuation. 3. Rated current. The working current that the isolating switch can pass through for a long time, and the heating of each part of the isolation switch does not exceed to allowable value. 4. Terminal stability current. The maximum efficient current, terminal stability, then the isolating the switch allowed to pass during the specific period of the time. 4. Peak current limit refers to the impact short circuit current that the isolating the switch can withstand. 6. Structure type of isolating switch. 1. 3N1910 series plug-in indoor high voltage isolating switch, including this part: tie rod insulator, post insulator, base, moving contact, static contact. 2. 3N4110 isolating switch. Isolating the switch of switch station. Double conformed single feature horizontal rotating structure. Widely used in 10 to 220,000 volt power distribution equipment. This is the terminals and content. Conductive knife switch. Base. Flexible conductor. Isolating straps. Bearing potential. GW5110D isolating switch. Voltage isolating switch. Support seat. Road type isolating sport. Base. Operating machine. Terminals. Conductive knife switch. Grounding switch. 4. GW11252 isolating switch. Double column horizontal telescopic structure. The knife is horizontal and the opening and closing state is clean, which is convenient for inspection. 5. GW6220GD single column isolating switch. 6. GW7220 3-column isolating switch using 3-column double feature horizontal rotation open structure. 7. Use and maintenance of isolating switch. 1. Inspection during handover and acceptance. The operating machine, transmission device, changeover switch and the lock device should be firmly installed. with flexible and reliable action and correct precision indication. The value of three phases in different periods should complete with the technical regulations of the products. Face-to-face distance and contact opening angle and distance during opening shall complete with the technical regulations of the products. The content should be close and good. The paint should be completed, and face color mark should be correct, and the grounding should be good. Two, in operation inspection, the insulator should be complete without crack and discharge. The operating connecting rod and all part of the machine should be freed and of damage and cockroach, and all parts should be fastened and in correct precision without sketch, looseness, fall off, and other abnormal phenomenon. The locking device should be in good condition, and the position of the pin and auxiliary contact of the electrical locking or mechanical locking of the discontactor should be correct. The exposure angle of the blade and nozzle should be freed or burned, overheating, deformation. The contact should be good contact, and joint the and contact should not be overheated, and the temperature should not exceed 70 degrees. The blade and nozzle should be freed of dirty and burnt mark, and the spring sheet, spring and copper blade should be freed and strengthened and featured. The grounding switch should be good grounded, especially the flexible part that is easy to be damaged should be normal.